The men of Dale are going to war against an alliance of Gondor and the Easterlings, and they are going to give no mercy this day. They want revenge. What's up, guys, and welcome back. We're here with another Rise of Mordor battle for you today, and this is a 2v2 land battle between two Dale players, and we have a Gondor and an Easterling player as mentioned. And yeah, I'm kind of like going with some sort of weird scenario that, like, I don't know, the Eastlings have kind of raided into Dale as they probably would do on occasions, and like the Eastlings have basically somehow got Gondor on their side, and Dale is wanting revenge and has basically gone to war. I don't know, I just came up with some weird scenario that just off the top of my head just as I was looking at this, thought what would be most likely to happen. But yeah, so you can see here that we have a huge Dalian army with a lot of cavalry in this army, with a lot of Dalian cavalry regiments over here facing off against, it looks like, a lot of Gondor cavalry. So they're going to see who is superior. All you missed was a little skirmish between some Northman scouts and some Gondor cavalry earlier. So there is like one of these Gondor cavalries is like a little bloodied up. I can't remember which one it is. It might be this far left one. Yeah, it is this far left one here. You can see some of the guys got like blood on already. They're already like bloodied up from a bit of combat. But yeah, nothing interesting. But already it looks like there is some combat going on this side. As I've been just inspecting some of the other troops. We've got some Bane in the Steppes here. And some Varag Lancers facing off against some Dalian Cavalry Regiment. And some Ravanian Regents. This is a really good unit. They've got a good charge as well onto these Bane in the Steppes here. I love the Ravanian Regents. They look awesome. They really do. But they are actually getting chased down now. I think you've got like a mix of silver and bronze. I think they do. They have like a mix during armor. That's kind of cool. I didn't even realize that. Rarely play as Dale, so I do not really know like many like of their units, like, or what they look like, to be honest. But I mean, I certainly know that Dalian Cavalry Regiment certainly will not win in a fight against Varag Lancers or Bane of the Steppes. They're just not good enough. Just not good enough. Yeah, you can see here these units getting cut. Caught up, and these poor Dalian troops are going to get cut down probably. I mean, the Dalian Cavalry Regiment's pretty solid, but I just don't think it's Bane of the Steppes sort of level of solid. But anyway, if you're enjoying seeing Lord of the Rings on the channel at the moment, I would like to see some more, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support as this cavalry charges into the Loki Rim here. That was a pretty good charge. I mean, these guys, I think, had formed shield wall. I mean, they lost like 40 guys, so I mean, that's not too shabby. If they could rear charge the cavalry, that would be good. I mean, now would be a really good time to isolate these two units of cavalry here. Like, this Dalian Cavalry Regiment is sacrificing itself. You need to get this other one around, surround this unit. Varag Lancers get a rear charge. This one's losing, this Varag Lancer here. That's a good sign against this Dalian Cavalry Regiment. So, I mean, they just need to surround these guys. I mean, they got a general up here. That's pretty dangerous. Ravanian Regents. So we're going to see a rear charge from the Dalian Cav here. These poor Varag Lancers don't know what's going to hit them. And it's the Might of Dale. That's what's hitting them today. So really, really nice. I mean, that was an okay charge. Hopefully that'll turn the tide. I mean, you can see already Varag Lancers losing. But yeah, we are playing on Lozenarch today. A really good map, as I think we've shown it off a few times before recently. It's just a very nice map. Lots of little areas that you can fight over, little landmarks like this village here, which you can fight in if you wanted to. There's another village over here. And there's like hills and all sorts of little just like hamlets. It's really cool. I like this map. It's really fun to play on. Looks like one of the Dalian armies is going to set up a fairly large force here to face down against Gondor, and he's got some archers here, got some yeomen, just softening up the cavalry. They can't even see them, but they are actually softening up some stuff there. And it's artillery. I didn't even realize there's artillery in this battle. Yeah, it looks like we've got the Eastlings that brought some artillery, an onager crew, an onager. That's not a bad idea. I mean, look, they are definitely defensive. These things and Gondor, but I didn't think they were going to play this defensive with like an onager here. But there you go. And what are they firing? I think they're firing at skirmishers. Not really like a high price target. Isn't really worth cleaning. I'd fire at like these Dalian cavalry regiments, or maybe like the Dalian swords, something like that. That's what I'd fire on. But over here, I mean, the battle is still hotting up. I mean, with the support of the infantry, I would say that surely the Eastlings will win this fight. Infantry in a cavalry fight, the side with the infantry support's going to win. But this was sent in by a member of my Discord, so if you'd like to join the Discord to then also send in your own replays, or you just like to get involved in some battles and then they feature on the channel, then the link is down below in the description. Always great to have new members there to fill the ranks of our Papal Legion. So feel free to come and join if you are interested. See, this Daily Carry's trying to get out of it desperately. Look at that. Look at that. Now this unit's like trapped in combat with infantry. They can get the general out quite easily. I get these clan guards in there, just come and like mop these guys up. We'll go over there and deal with the general over here. Like, he's in real trouble. Is this, well, not the general here, but like Baiting the Steps is in real trouble fighting the general. So like, if they can get this, like get the clan guards over here, come and help kill this Ravanian regent, that'd be good. I wonder if that's the general there with the gold armor. Might be. If he is, he's deep in enemy combat. Yeah, I think it is. I can't see many others with gold armor, or any, to be honest. I'm going to presume this guy's the general. The King of Dale. He's probably called Bard or Balian. Seems to be most of the names for them. After Bard like recolonized it. Oh, that's a bad move there. These Loki Rim coming up and just being left undefended. Just getting easily killed by these Dalian cavalry here. That's a real shame, because that could be a very useful unit later on. I mean, you can see Baiting the Steps doing really well. Like in prolonged melee. Not so much here though. I think I don't know if they got charged or what, but the Easterling cavalry regiment's beating the general. I don't know if the general died. I don't think he has. No. Still waiting on like the main combat to go on elsewhere, but I mean, it's starting to hot up here. This is really nice. And I've been told this is a really close battle, so definitely worth checking out till the end to see who wins this one. It'll be a real shame if the Baiting the Steps do get demoted and basically only have one unit per army. There we go. General has died. The Easterling general is dead. That is a real blow to the, I guess you call them sort of the defenders, but the coalition of the Eastlings and Gondor. They have like lost a really important man there. And I mean, they really need to get a trade, get one of these Ravanian regions. They need to get the spear unit into combat. Like most of these other cavalry, I mean, this one's healthy. But most of the other ones are pretty banged up. But yeah, certainly if they get the clan guards in here, these guys will really wreck up some cavalry. Spears and cavalry do not mix in the way that spears will eat them. They will eat them alive. Come on, gotta kill these guys. I expect to see these horses dropping. Maybe these Dale cavalry regiments are okay. I mean, they're pretty good. They're quite cheap for like a spear cavalry unit. Like in comparison, I think they might be similar to the Varag Lancers, but they might be a little better. Or like a little cheaper, sorry. I guess that's a little better in some way. But yeah, these are yeomen are wavering and then returning. I guess they're just wasting ammo. Blackroot Vale Archers wasting ammo on yeomen, not the worst thing in the world, I guess. But like, it's not a great unit you want to be shooting at for a long time. Like yeomen, just pretty terrible. Carry over here getting annihilated by Loki Rim. This is really good. If they can keep some of these cavalry units engaged with their infantry, they can just cut them down over a period of time. And hopefully that's what they can do with the spears. I don't know what, oh no, they've managed to get free of the spears. Spears are getting charged, I think, several times because they're losing combat, so they must have been like rear charged. They need to get the rest of these troops back. Like, they need to try and get some of these guys back. They drew like too many units out to come and help face these guys. They should have sent shock infantry if they were going to send anything. Or maybe, I mean, they sent some spears, but they should have sent more shock infantry. I know it's very important stuff, but like these warlords have ruined and done a lot of damage. You can see here, Gondor is now going to send across cavalry to come and help over here. I mean, possibly that should have been done like 5-10 minutes ago, or like 5 minutes ago, when the battle like sort of started. They could have just 2v1. They're going to also move their artillery across. It's kind of bold. I mean, this. They've still got cavalry on this side. They've got another 5 units of Dale Cavalry Regiment here. And I'm pretty sure they have their general as someone that's not like the Ravanian region, which is why I think they're doing so well. Yeah. Oh yeah, the other player here has sent some cavalry initially across the Ravanian region. So there was 2 Ravanian regions here. One was a command unit, one was a general, because the other Dale players brought Bardings in his general, which is not a bad decision actually. This unit's really cool. I love the Bardings. One of the like really good units that's also good in like melee and also really good at shooting. But yeah, I do like this unit. So good to see them here. Now you can see that Gondor is coming across with all his cavalry. I'm expecting this Daeling player to start moving stuff. If he doesn't start moving stuff, he's losing sort of like, not element of surprise, but like the advantage, because there's literally no mobility now on that far left side. All the remains like the cavalry's here, and you can see Dale is desperately trying to get some of his cavalry back. He should really be trying to get his general back. But he's going to insist on running down these archers one last time. There he is. He's marshalling his men in his golden armor. Where's he going to go now? Where are you going to go now then, eh? He's going to, I think, make a run for his own lines, but he should make it. I mean, well, I say that. He's going to be exhausted. These guys are fresh. No, he probably won't make it. And actually, Dale's pulling his cavalry, and most of his cavalry back into the center. Actually, he's got 6 units of cavalry. Jeez, I thought he only had the 5. He's got a merchant escort here as well. That's not a great unit, but it's another unit of cavalry, I guess. But, I mean, Gondor is almost redlining right now, so there's not much of a gap. He needs to possibly put these Pelasgian Marines kind of on the flank. See if he can get a nice javelin throw off on these cavalry, because they will do a lot of armor damage, like an armor piercing. And yeah, the general is being caught as he's trying to retreat here. Gondor cavalry insist, and it's not going to let him go. And we've got, like, Knights of the Silver Swan. We've got some good cavalry here today. But, who knows? Who knows who will win that? There we go. Enemy general has died. So a trade-off in general. So we've got one Daelian army without a general, and we have a Easterling army without a general. So, I mean, that's not a bad trade, I guess. Gondor had to do that. If you wanted to kind of level the playing field, Gondor had to kill that general. And now these Ravanian regents and the Daelian cavalry regiment are going to get just cut down by this more fresh and more healthy Gondor cavalry. I just realized we have all kingdoms of men here today. Oh, we're going to have a charge. Dale's charging. Dale is charging. Is Dale going to charge? Like, he's charged there and annihilated that unit. Just look at that. That whole unit has been knocked down. Hopefully he's going to do it along this line here. I think it's going to be this unit's going to get hit. Here we go. Oh no, come on. I was going to say, please charge. That was an okay charge, to be fair. Didn't knock over the entire unit like the first charge, but that was a pretty good charge. Maybe that one didn't form shield wall, but you look at this. They're already in behind, and they're taking out those Pelasgian Marines I said would be so useful with their javies. They're getting some really good kills there. Now they're going to go after the spears, possibly. I mean, this is dangerous. You shouldn't move the spears. They're going to charge into the spears like that. Yeah, not a bad idea. The spears were still moving. So, I mean, you would have got some kills, but this cavalry may have gone a little bit overboard. But, I mean, it has actually taken out the Pelasgian Marines. I'm getting some rear charges now. Oh, Gondor's in a lot of mess. He's like in a lot of a mess here. This is not good. This is not good. And I mean, you can already look. There's lines in the formation already been broken. There's a big hole here now that can be used. Dale can get some more infantry, or get some infantry up support. I mean, cavalry here winning this combat because of the charge. They need to get them out though. Can't keep these guys in combat forever. We want to keep them being mobile. And look at this. It's going to get a good charge into shock infantry down here. Ward's Rune. This is a very expensive unit. So losing it to cavalry charges like this, not how you want to lose it. I mean, it actually, I don't know whether it braced. No, it hasn't. Definitely didn't. It's starting to lose. It could form square. It could have formed square, but it didn't. It looks like Dale's cavalry is going to go wide again. It looks like they're sending some of these fresh cavalry that they had on like the right flank. They're now sending over to the left to just kind of remake that threat that is there on the left. Very smart. So it means Gondor can't send all his cavalry back across this way. So he's going to split it. I mean, Dale is doing quite well here. Possibly should Gondor send his general up. He could have stopped some of this cavalry a lot earlier. But he is now getting caught, this Dale. He's been caught in quite a few melees here. Numbers, it looks like Dale is winning by about 300 men. Just to keep that in mind for you. He's getting some good charges off, which is probably why he's 300 men ahead. Gotta love Dale. Gotta love Dale. What do we have here? More. Oh, this is the escorts. These guys wouldn't do that great. Like, look at the armor difference in these guys. These guys are literally like, just got like padded armor, basic stuff, and then like there's the Dale cavalry regiment, like got proper decent armor. Yeah, there you go. I think those merchant escorts just routed. Yeah, just like that. 41 men? Jeez, that shows how poor a unit they are. They're just really like good for hammer and anvils and running down skirmishers really. And over here it looks like we're gonna have a cavalry fight. Take 2 basically. Right flank cavalry fight again, looking like it's gonna happen. Got 3 units of Dale cavalry against 2 units of Gondor. I mean, Gondor has also got the support of the spears and swords of the Eastlings, but it doesn't really matter. They outnumber in cavalry. All he has to do is just engage with 2 of these units, and then he's got the third one to go loose and just run around and hit infantry. Gondor's going to get the jump on him, though. Look at this. Yeah, Gondor's going to get the jump with his Knights of the Silver Swan, and he's sort of caught the unit. It was a really weird charge. Like, the unit just did not go in properly, put it like that. But this Knight of the Silver Swan will definitely beat Dale Cavalry Regiment, I'm sure of it. And you can see already it's 2v1ing the cavalry, actually. That's not a bad idea, but I mean, again, you should have just... Yeah, okay, well done. He's got one of the units out, Dale has. Very nice, very nice. Now he can use it to either hammer and anvil this cavalry unit, or he can charge into spears, like rear charge them, or he can charge into swords, whatever he wants. It's all he needs to do. All he has to do. Look at this cavalry, like nice Silver Swan. Barely lost any men. I mean, so this Dale cavalry's not lost many men either. That's what I was trying to say. So it's fairly even. I'm kind of surprised. Maybe I just underestimate how good they are. I thought Ravanian Regents was the really good one, because you can only bring one of them. But maybe Dale Cavalry Regiments also not to be sniffed at. Or maybe not. I guess they're losing decisively, possibly because the spears are coming in. I don't know. But really, the other cavalry unit should take that as an advantage. Just go and start charging down these Loki and Macemen. I mean, we've got more Gondor cavalry coming this way. They're instantly bolting back this way. They have dealt with the cavalry quite well on this side. Kind of just getting the infantry and just overwhelming it. The cavalry, yeah, did not do a great job. What have we got over here? Another tiny unit of cavalry. Might need that. Late game, that might be huge. And we do now have some infantry combats going on. What have we just lost there? Some Dalian swords. Just died to some Warlords of Rune. No surprise there, really. Dalian infantry is not the greatest. They do well in their archers. Dale's archers, very, very good. Probably the best archers in any of the human factions, we'll say. Elves obviously probably have the best archers in the game. But Dale has got some very good archers available to them, including the Bardings, which is one of the generals. Bardings are very, very good. Good in combat and good in like just shooting stuff. So can't complain. All these factions are just so good looking though. I just can't get over that. Like, Gondor's just like basic silver,
but it just looks all good in a mass. It just looks so good. And then like Dale just looks a bit more.
It's got more intricate stuff going on in their armor and their shields. But again, they don't give me like a great vibe of being like a rich faction. It's just like, but yeah, they're just awesome. It's great that every single faction has its own unique armor. That's just one of the great things. Like no faction really is very similar. Like Dol Amroth and Gondor are probably like the two that are most similar, but they are basically of the same realm. I would say. Like Dale's like got these awesome like sort of like spiked helmets, which just no one else has, which is really cool. And you can see here now that the Eastlings are getting their halberds shot at by, well, I'm presuming it's Bardings. Oh no, Marksmen of Dale. These are also pretty good. Again with the pretty regular armor, looking awesome. These guys have got some pretty decent armor, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they could take on Gondor archers. Actually, no, they've only brought Black Root. Oh no, we do have some Gondor archers. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Gondor archers will probably do a good job. Like, these guys are pretty good. Gondor's also got some pretty good archers. Gondor's is pretty like solid in every area, I would say, bar probably shock infantry. Yeah, they might be taking more names. Yeah, these Gondor archers are focusing down these Marksmen of Dale actually, so maybe they're not as good as I thought. I always thought they were good. Got Penrith Gill in it. Spears here. It's a pretty solid unit from one of the fiefs of Gondor. That's good. I'm like that they've added a few units that are just like Gondor can just call upon, like Penrith Gillen, like call on one of their states, or I forgot what the other ones are. What were the Javies? The Javies were over here. They're Pelennor, of course. Pelennор's another one you can call upon. Pelargir, sorry, not Pelennor. But yeah, so I mean, it looks like they're going to win this fight here. The infantry now taking over, and they're dealing with the cavalry really nicely. This is what happens when you aggress with your cavalry, and like you have to send up infantry, I think, as well to support, because then you can at least get your cavalry out, and then you can just have an infantry on infantry fight. Then you can hammer an anvil. And now, I mean, we're going to see Dale that's going to take on these Loki Rim. This could be interesting. This could be very interesting. I mean, I'll just try and get the right angle, because Rise of Mordor, or just Attila generally, just looks awful from a certain way. It's just dark and you can't tell what's going on. Got very similar colours, haven't they, Dale and the Eastlings? I like their like Centurion guy as well. It's got like a little just like feathery, like I don't know what you say what it is, like dew going on. Let's try and find it. Try and find it over here. There he is. Look at him. He looks kind of like he's a Centurion, just got like a shaved headdress going on. It's kind of funny. And you can see these clan guards getting focused down. I would probably form square or something with them, or like just shield wall, just try and protect them for archers. Seal for the waste ammo on them. But I mean, it's looking alright for the for Gondor and these things at the moment. I'd say Dale. I mean, Dale's infantry not the greatest. I mean, that Dale's being aggressive. Yes, I think playing into the Easterling and Gondor's plans, because Dale, I would say, is probably slightly better on defense. As I mentioned, have really good archers. Archers better on defense than offense, usually. Obviously, there are cases. I'd say crossbows are better offensively. So like Isengard, for instance, really good on the offense. Defense, not always the greatest, mainly because crossbows are really hard to get well positioned in Attila. Can be sometimes pretty annoying and buggy. You have to get them like on a wall. They're very temperamental sometimes. But yeah, I mean, they shouldn't be firing. These yeomen shouldn't be firing into this unit here. They should be firing like into the Gondor infantry here. They need to be firing along the line, like getting more kills into big blobs like this. Don't know exactly what this unit's doing. But there you go. You can see these marksmen and Dale focused down. I don't know whether they just focus down one unit at a time. I think they might be with all these all these archers here, just trying to save ammo. I mean, there's an artillery piece there that's just gone off. I didn't even realize Dale had one. An onager just taking out well, an onager of the Eastlings. That's pretty good. That's a huge win. Cavalry here getting some hammer and anvil into these Dalian infantry. That's a good win there again for Gondor and for the Eastlings. I mean, there are areas, though, you can see here, big wins here going on for Dale. He's winning against all these Penethkillian spears. This is not good. I mean, you can tell, look at the armor difference. These guys don't even have really armor. They just have padded jerkins, sort of like padded leather armor, possibly. These guys got proper, like, steel plate armor sort of thing. I can hear cavalry. Oh, no, I can hear Varag warriors coming up. That's what I can hear. Varag warriors coming up. That's a big win. That'll turn the tide of battle back in favor of the Eastlings, you imagine. These guys just absolute monsters. This guy's just fighting out on his own. Got himself killed. No biggie. What an idiot. But I mean, there's still two areas here that are still looking a bit bad. Because if they break through here, they can just swing in, take this one out. They might be about to move the halberdiers, I wonder. Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to move the halberdiers. Oh no, I thought they were going to move them here, but no. You need to send up these Varag warriors though, and like start sending them in here. Yeah, here they go. I think they are going to send the halberdiers to come and support against the Penethkillian. Some of them are going to get trapped here though. They're going to lose a few of them. And these Varag warriors, I imagine this is what they're focusing down. Yeah, with the archers, they don't care about killing the archers of Gondor. They want to kill the shock infantry of the Eastlings. And I mean, that's not a bad idea. I won't lie. These guys are pretty bloodied up. They're running quite quickly as well, so you can't really tell. And look at this, he's going to try and flank. He's going to try and be aggressive, which is really risky because they could just shoot you in the back now. This is a big play, which I don't know if it'll pull off really. I mean, yeah, I think they're trying to save this area here. These Lake Town Guards also winning. This shock infantry, again, I'd say Dale doesn't have great shock infantry. Like, these Lake Town Guards aren't that great. They are one of the weaker units, but they'll do okay. They certainly won't do okay against, say, these Varag warriors if they get sent in. I do like the Lake Town Guards as well. They look really cool. Don't know why. They just do. But they are actually beating this Gondor infantry here. And I don't know what this Varag warrior is doing. Is it just running down these Dalian swords? Or is it going after... Or is it going after the artillery? I wonder if it's going after artillery. But it doesn't matter because, I mean, we've got a Dalian unit here. We've got Vinland Guards. This is the best swords that, like, Dale has to offer. They share this unit with Dorwinian, which is a fairly similar faction to Dale, in fairness. That's added with the submod. They have a few different units, some even better archers, but nothing, like, amazing. Yeah, these poor guys get focused down. And yeah, this is a waste of a Varag warrior, really. That's a shame. Look at that, all dark. I have to get the right angle. God blimey. And the worst thing about trying to get a shot with these Varag warriors is that they all have massive flags going on. So it's you often get your view obscured by like a huge flag. Very it's like very samurai sort of style. I like it. All they need is a katana and they basically are samurai. We've got men breaking. That's not a good sign. Over here is definitely an issue. I mean, Dale is just outflanking. He's just got the more numbers, so he can. It looks like we've got enough. I would get this Dalian sword to engage these clan guards or just sneak in behind. See if they were realizing. And this Dalian sword, you probably want to tuck inside of it. Otherwise, it's very vulnerable. They've got more stuff over here. They've got a shipman. These guys should be getting sent in earlier, I would have thought. These shipmen as well usually have javies. Or they're protecting against all the cavalry here. Gondor cavalry. I mean, end of the day, this infantry won't stop the cavalry. I don't think. But they are winning on this flank here. Look at this. Gondor and the Eastlings done a good job. They've won this left flank. They've put, like, everything that was on that hill is being just pushed back. Dale is having a real issue here. The Ringlow Vale men at arms doing a good job. Pushing back these Dalian spear guards.
Enemy forces have destroyed an entire unit.
It looks like these spear guards are finished. Oh no, they're just changing target. They're very much surrounded, the poor guys. But you can see here we now got some Gondor sword infantry. They're pushing on. They're going to go for these yeomen back here. And look at that. That's a huge win there for Gondor. He's got 3 units he can free up. I mean, he doesn't need to send them all in here. Don't send them all into one spot here. He sends like some on here towards the front lines. Because, I mean, the front line actually for Dale is... It's not looking so great now. I mean, I thought it was doing okay. I mean, they are doing a lot of work over here still, though. They're beating these Varag warriors, or these Warlords Rune, in fact. And they are actually in here. But they are getting shot in the back currently. Oh, this is not good. They need to engage this Blackroot Vale, like, unit. Stop it firing to the back of these poor Dalian swords. We're fighting the Loki Rim. But yeah, it looks like, I mean, Dale needs to really free up these troops here. He needs to get these guys into the battle. I mean, this cavalry here, it's going to go after the artillery. The artillery's nearly out of ammo. What you need to do is turn the general around. You can shoot this cavalry quite easy. He's probably got quick reload. You can use that. And he's got this sword unit here. There you go. The general's turning around. You can then shoot onto these cavalry. I mean, these archers use up all his ammo, really. It's not like a massive loss. If it's like gets charged now, not the end of the world. If it's full ammo, that's a problem, but it's not. It's nearly out. And yeah, here we go. These cavalry are just going to run these guys down. Nice and easy. Dead. I mean, and in the end of the day, you're actually luring in a cavalry unit that you can just fire upon. I think that's a bigger win. Then they're going to get rid of a cavalry unit. Hopefully. Hopefully these Bardings can help get rid of the cavalry. If not, then they might be in trouble. Dale is still winning here. He's deep in enemy lines before. He's got Dalian swords here that are well in. He needs to take out this general though for Gondor. Nice and Silver Swan in here, chopping down some Dalian swords. So, I mean, get a few volleys on this guy, or get some shock infantry. I don't know if they've got any left of Dale, but they could do with taking this guy out. If they've got spears as well, that'd be good. I don't think they have any shock or spears left. Well, they have some shock, barely any, and they've got some over there. But yeah, Lake Town Guards just are not great. They're just not great. Like, they won't beat Warlords of the Rune. No day are these guys beating Warlords of the Rune. They're also really in a nice dark blue, which I really like. I'm a fan of that.
The enemy have rallied their units.
And there you go. I mean, this late time guard's basically finished. I mean, it could just recharge until this. It would get a decent charge, get some more kills. Artillery here, nearly dead. I wonder if that's what the Dalian one's been firing out all that time. Just trying to take out the other one. Which is, I mean, that's not a bad target. But I mean, you could take out like the halberd line. That needed taking out ages ago. Because these halberds have been a constant problem for Dale. Because he's having to get around them to engage them. Like here. He's going to now send in his Dalian swords. He's going to surround these guys. I mean, that's really good that he's done this, but it's a little late, I think. It's a little late. These guys could have been taken out ages ago if you just used artillery on them. I like how the Eastlings aren't even interested. They're just going to look the other way. It's like, yeah, it's fine. We don't have to like engage them. Just pretend they're not there. Someone else will deal with it. I mean, these archers could actually surround them. They could do with doing that. But yeah, it does look like Gondor has one on his flank. He's basically mopped up Dale here. It's really good to see. I mean, Dale on this side, though, is still looking pretty strong. He's probably just about beating the Eastlings. And it is going to come down to Dale versus Gondor, really, with a little hint of these things left. There are some of them left. But he has basically finished these guys off. I mean, these halberdiers are surrounded now. Got some shipmen in here. These guys, don't know why they weren't sent in first. There you go. I mean, this is just, yeah. I mean, actually, I was going to say this is curtains for the halberdiers, but I don't know. I just realised that's Gondor infantry coming in. Not Dalian infantry. I mean, actually, yeah, it's still curtains for the halberdiers. They're very much wavering. I mean, actually, yeah, but they have actually killed off this Dalian sword as well. I mean, that's a trade. I mean, don't know really if either side can afford to trade, especially a halberdier unit. That's a very key, I guess, you want to hold on to. Got some more Gondor swords and Dalian swords engaging here. This could go either way, really. I'd say Gondor probably will take the edge. I think the swords are just generally better than Dale's, but I don't know. Loki Rim Archers here engaged. That's a shame, because this unit has a lot of ammo left, so I don't know why this one wasn't got out of here. We've got a Vinland Guard, so yeah, this is a real concern. They don't even need to. They're surrounding these archers, taking these guys out. They're now shooting at the cavalry as well. Gondor's general, yeah, he's got to keep him out of harm's way. He's getting focused on, and there's a lot of ammo left on these archers. What are these? Bardings, Marks for Dale, Marks for Dale. So yeah, some good units here. We've got some more Bardings over here as well. I mean, they still have ammo. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. I mean, you can see that, like, I mean, Gondor and... Actually, they've turned it around. Those halberdiers have survived just as they go past them. They have actually survived this fight. It's going to be really close. I thought Gondor might have been able to clinch it, but this Gale army has actually got more assets than I thought.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
These halberdiers are holding these shipmen at bay. This cavalry needs to get some good charges. They have the last unit of cavalry left. They need to get some good charges. They need to take out that general. That is a really, really key unit to take out. And they're surrounding these Gondor swords here. This is not good. Not good at all. I'm presuming that most of these Dalian troops that are left are part of the army that has still got a general. And they're not part of that cavalry general's army that just basically got killed instantly at the very beginning of this battle. And obviously these things have died a lot quicker than usual because their general also died. So, I mean, but both sides, I guess, have like had a substantial amount of time without having a general. Morale shouldn't really be affected. Dale is losing here, though. There's a big win there for Gondor. Gonna have to send in some archers by the looks of it. And it looks like a general is actually being charged down. Oh, there you go. Gondor's general has died. I think he should die charging in this Vinland Guard here. They got focused down by this Barding unit. But then the Bardings is losing now. So, I mean, could lose the Dalian general here as well. And it then could just come down to who's got the strongest will, who's got the most morale. I think they are breaking it. No, he's still alive. And the Knights of the Silver Swan have broken. That is a huge loss there for for Gondor. He dead, and he did die, in fact. And it is going to be, I think that's probably going to be it for Gondor, surely. I mean, I'd say, yeah, surely it is, because, I mean, he's got no general now. Balance power's really close. It's about 100 men different. I'd say it's ever so slightly shifted in favour of Dale because of that general dying. But Dale is just broken here. He's just broken his was surrounding Gondor sword infantry, and he broke. I presume that the support of the Black Root Vale archers massively helped that fight there. We've got Vinland guards that are now killing some Eastlings off here. From the last few units of low-key rim. If they can shoot this unit in the back, that'll be huge. Surround it with their infantry. They just got to get... Gondor's got to be methodical here and surround units one by one. Like to this one over here. This could be good. Kill that one. Vinland guards especially. They still have artillery to Gondor and the Eastlings. That's big. They're very excited that they still have artillery. They have 40 men to garrison, well, like one piece of artillery. They're now charging down archers with Gondor infantry. I mean, that could be okay. I mean, it's got to take it out, otherwise you get shot to pieces. But you can see this unit all the way back there. That barding unit, that's just shooting on these guys freely because they've engaged an archer unit. So it is almost a bit like bait. It's baiting in a sword unit with a fresh arch unit, and then just shooting it with another arch unit. I mean, this Gondor infantry, yeah, it's not doing so hot. It's already losing men like every volley. Got Gondor bringing more troops over this side. If you can surround these Vinland Guard, like I said, all these Dalian swords, he's looking pretty good. Where is Dale's general? He's a long way back. They're keeping him well out of combat now. It's a smart idea. Smart idea. But like, as you can see, Dale is basically just down to archers. He's got a few infantry left scattered over here. But he is mainly down to archers. If I can get some fire ammo off on this onager, try and fire into this blob down here. This is a lot of Dalian troops here and very few Gondorians. These guys are already wavering anyway. Just shooting here, get a load of kills on these. There you go. I think he just did. He just did. Just fire in here. It needs fireballs of justice though, just to make it glorious. Just turn around, give them nice side. The more pretty, bright side of Attila. There we go, another shot coming in. That one kind of missed. Yeah, that one definitely missed. But it is insanely close now. I mean, you can see here that wavering Gondor swords and the spears, sorry, and more spears here wavering. The halberdiers need to get in here. They're not actually in combat. I think they're just like just out of combat. They need to push in, get these Vinland guards out of here. But Loki Rim is still in the battle. It is going to be insanely close. It's literally down to the last few units. And Gondor is chain rallying. Gondor is chain rallying. Look at this. Got a lot of units here wavering. Eastlings wavering. Surely this is it. I presume they're just getting tired. They're wavering. They're going to break it any second. I mean, they've broken this speed unit here. These guys are going to flank. Yep, breaking. More wavering here. And all of a sudden, just like that, Gondor is finished. And Dale is going to take the day. Wow. A valiant defeat for the Eastlings and for Gondor. So there you go. We'll end the replay and have a look at the end results. So yeah, this was sent in by Boris 2020. So thank you for him for sending this in. It was a very, very good battle. So we'll have a look at the Eastlings and Gondor's results first. Boris only getting 32 kills with his general. That is such a shame. It's such a good unit as well, and so many chevrons on it. Definitely should be getting more kills with that. I guess it was in combat with cavalry, but I don't know why he risked it, really. He had a lot of other cavalry that could have done the job. But there you go. He got 309 kills with one of his Loki Rim Macemen. That is very, very good. His Varag Warrior is not doing so great. Only getting 108. These guys can definitely rack up more kills. His Warlord's Rune only getting 187. Again, definitely should be racking up a lot more kills. Like these guys can definitely get into the 300s like the Maceman there. The Clan Guards getting 86 kills, which is not too like bad for them. They just hold the flank and they just like get some kills. I think they got kills in cavalry as well, so that's big. The Halberdiers both doing quite well here. 161, 130. Halberdiers certainly in like a pitch battle. It's hard to get pikes to do well. So I mean that's quite good to be fair. Archers not doing amazing, only getting 95 kills. Cavalry not doing like anything like amazing. Again, they were just fighting cavalry though. That's the thing. Like other like Daily Cav. So they only got 95 kills, which is a real shame. And then the artillery getting 75 kills. So yeah, well done to Boris. And then we'll have a look at Ghost, who was playing as Gondor, and he got 134 kills with his general before he died charging at the Bardings. That's a real shame that he couldn't get more. That's a really good unit, but yeah, he did quite well with it. There's a Ringlow Vale Men at Arms getting 93 kills. Nothing really to be expected there. I have seen these guys do a lot better, but yeah, that's not too bad for them, I guess. And then we got the Gondor Sword Infantry here, 391 kills. That is very, very good. They were just, I presume they were just wrecking Daelian troops, getting lots of kills, lots of flanks. And there's some others that did really well, getting into the 200, 268 there. So yeah, they did it quite well. Then his Peneth Gillen Spears, they just got outmatched by the Daelian swords, getting not many kills. The Gondor Spear Infantry only getting 76 kills. Again, I don't know how really, like, he may have been better to bring more swords, like looking at the stats, like the kills. These guys got so many more kills. Definitely, maybe bringing 4 would have been a good idea, but I think he could have got rid of at least one of these guys and then trade it in for another Gondor Sword Infantry. And then his Blackroot Vale Archers getting 104 kills. Definitely, I mean, that's actually pretty impressive. They did better than the Gondor Archers. But yeah, I don't know really what they were firing at, really, to be honest. I think they were firing at other archers. But these guys just, yeah, they didn't do, like, they did okay, but they're not like the best archers in the world anyway. His Pelagian Marines got charged down instantly, only getting 7 kills. Oh, that brings a tear to the eye. Yeah, I love the Pelagian Marines. Always love to give a few jabby volleys off before charging them in. But yeah, shame they couldn't get more kills. 207 kills for one of his Gondor cavalry, very good. One of his other Knights of the Silver Swan down here getting 157, which is not too bad. Then we've got Locksmith, who was playing as Dale, one of the Daelian armies anyway. His Barding General getting 72 kills, which is okay. He got charged down by cavalry as well. He managed to just about survive, so he did well. His Ravanian Regents here getting 53 kills. Definitely would hope they would get more kills because, well, it's really good cavalry, put it like that. They were fighting other cavalry again, but I'd hope they'd do a bit better possibly. You got Shipman here getting 103 kills, not too bad for them. They got the Daelian Swords here, they're doing quite well, 240, 263, 264, doing quite well actually. Better than the Vinland Guards. I mean, these guys, actually no, 275, the Vinland Guards just about edged it. But yeah, these guys did pretty well as well. I mean, this one here, sorry, I saw 275 is still pretty fresh, that's really good. And then you got Lake Town Guards here, like 152. It's not bad. 262 is actually very good. So these guys clearly can get kills. They get like, people do not rate them in like the Rise of Mordor community. They don't like them. Don't think they're very good. But yeah, they seem to be able to do okay even given the right scenario. Marksman of Dale getting 72 kills. They got focused down by the archers, to be honest. Or just didn't really partake very much. Then the Bardings here getting 96. I think they still had a lot of ammo left, the Bardings, so yeah, I expect they'd get a lot more kills if they'd got into the battle earlier. And then Daelian Cavalry Regiment getting 129 kills, which is not too bad, and the archery getting 103. Then we've got Coolbreeze, who's playing as the other Daelian army. He had a bit of a lower tier army, but still did quite well. His Ravanian Regions getting 81 kills. His Daelian Swords 322, very, very nice. Got a lot of kills there. His Spear Militia just did nothing. His Spear Guards got 36 kills. His Yeoman getting 70 kills. His Marksman of Dale getting 86. His Rivermen getting like no kills. It's just a shame. His Northman Scouts, which you didn't see getting charged down, but they just got obliterated by Gondor cavalry. His Merchant Escorts only getting 83 kills, and his best Dale Cavalry Regiment is this one here with 200 kills dead. So that did very well. So well done to all the players that took part. If you enjoyed today's battle, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and leave a comment to show your support. And thank you again for all the support, guys, recently. Keep it up, and until next time, bye for now.